Good morning, guys. So today is Wednesday, August 17th, and unfortunately I'm still filming on Omar's camera. So on Sunday we went to Best Buy and we turned in the camera. They said it's most likely going to be broken, but they still have to send it in to make sure maybe there's a way to fix it, and if it is fixable then they're going to send it back in 2 to 3 weeks, and if it's not then I'm just going to get a refund. So we'll see how it turns out. I'll keep you guys updated. It sucks that I have to film on Omar's camera because he daily vlogs, so obviously my upload schedule won't be as frequent as it was for the past couple of weeks. I think I was uploading on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I think for the next 2 to 3 weeks until I get my camera back, it'll be Mondays and Thursdays. So just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But on a more exciting note, 2 days ago on Monday, Omar and I got our gym membership to Gold's Gym Venice. When we visited California back in June, we absolutely fell in love with that gym. The vibes, the people, the atmosphere, everything is just so awesome there. Everyone is very shredded and big, and I don't know, you don't need to take pre-workout. I think I said this so many times already. So basically we just ended up getting a membership there. It turned out being cheaper to go to Gold's Gym Venice than it was to go to Gold's Gym downtown. But it is 23 minutes exactly from our house driving with no traffic. However, actually one of our subscribers ended up commenting on Omar's video saying you guys should get bike racks from Amazon because it's a lot cheaper. So once we get that, we're gonna actually go back to Walmart and pick up our bikes, so that way we can bike to Gold's Gym Venice maybe 2 to 3 times a week, maybe even 3 to 4 times a week, and then we'll drive the other times. That way we can save some gas. And I know everyone's gonna comment, oh, it's gonna be such a long bike ride, but it's okay. The weather here is so nice and we'll get extra exercise. We won't have to do any cardio. I don't mind the long bike ride. I feel like it'll be fine. But last night I posted on Instagram that I wanted to do a Q&A that was all about moving. I feel like I've been getting a ton of questions as far as how we're financing this move, our job, school, etc., etc. So I got a lot of questions on my Instagram. I'm gonna try to answer as much as I can. Some of these were actually about fitness, fitness related questions. I'm gonna try to answer the moving questions first, and then if there's time I'll answer some of the fitness questions at the end. So question number 1, what is your favorite place to get ice cream from in Los Angeles? I think it is called Cream Dream. Omar says that's what it's called. It is so good. It's nitrogen ice cream. The ice cream gets cooled down with nitrogen, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Not only is it really good, but it's also really cool to look at. So that's my favorite place. It's in Santa Monica, but there's another one in Koreatown, I think. I'm not sure. But the one in Santa Monica is really good. It's off of 3rd Street. Next question, is coaching and YouTube a full-time career for Omar and yourself? So a lot of people didn't know this, and so many people asked what is my job? What do I do for a living right now? How we're financing all of this stuff. So I actually coach people online. I do macro coaching and training programs. If you're interested, the email is always in the description bar if you want to work with me. I do have some spots open right now. Shameless promo, if you're interested, let me know. Shoot me an email. But yeah, that is what I do for a living. And YouTube as well. I don't really do YouTube as a job though. I don't make a lot of money off of it at all. I only have 12,000 subscribers, but I genuinely enjoy YouTube. I enjoy interacting with people. I like showing you guys my life and just being able to connect with you guys and be able to answer comments and questions, and I made a lot of friends through YouTube as well. Omar, on the other hand, doesn't even offer any coaching. He never really wanted to do it, and he does YouTube for fun. His form of income is actually real estate and stock trading. Next question, is LA super crowded, and how much more crowded than Chicago? I think that LA is a little bit more crowded, especially on the highways. Now that I've experienced real LA traffic, it is pretty bad. But I don't think it's that much more crowded. I think any city like New York, Chicago, LA, there's just a lot of people everywhere. Next question, what has been the hardest and the best part about adjusting to living with Omar? I'm about to move in with my boyfriend. So good luck, you're gonna love it. I think that the hardest part is the fact that we do live in a studio apartment and we're together all the time, 24/7. There's not really a place to go, be by yourself, except for if you want to go to the pool or to the gym or something. But I think the best part is everything else. Living with Omar, he's my best friend. I've said this before, but we've been dating for 5 years. I know him the back of my hand. I think a lot of people didn't realize this, that we've been dating for a very long time. We've been on multiple vacations together. Last summer we were actually in Egypt for a whole month, so we did kind of live together for a longer period of time. And I think that living with your best friend, with the person that you love, is the greatest thing on earth, besides for just being with someone 24/7 when sometimes you need like alone time. I think everything else besides for that is amazing. Next question, are you going to school / are you going to get a job in LA? So I already answered the job part. I do work from home online, and I'm actually taking all online classes this semester. I am going to school. Thankfully, I was able to create my schedule where all my classes are online. So I have a lot of work to do on the computer. I spend about like 5 to 6 hours on the computer a day because it's basically where everything is done. How are you maintaining financial stability with rent and school over in LA? And 2, what is your top choice restaurant that you've gone to eat so far? Okay, so the financial stability part. A lot of people have been commenting like, how are you guys affording this? Like, how much is the rent? How much is the car payment? Things like that. And I have no issues talking about this if I can help someone, if someone wants to move to LA and they just want to get an idea. So right now for our studio apartment, we're paying about $1,600 a month, $1,600 a month. So you split that between 2 people, and then our car payment is about $100 plus $100 on top of that for insurance. So those are like the big payments, and then you have to take into account, Wi-Fi, which is about $50 a month, groceries, which is for Omar and I about another $250 to $300 a month. And I know it sounds like a lot, but he's a big guy and I like to eat too, so no shame. But basically we're splitting everything, and I think a lot of people didn't realize this, that we have been planning this move for a very long time. So we've been saving. We didn't just decide one day, oh, we're moving to LA, and then made it the next day. Like, we've been saving, we've been planning. We have a separate bank account simply for that reason, for the move. All right, you guys, so Omar's camera just started overheating. I'm really sorry about that, but I think I was talking about finances. So basically I would say, if you're planning a move, make sure that you save. What Omar and I did, if you're moving in with someone else, with your boyfriend or even with your friend or something, we created a joint account, and basically once a month we put in the exact same amount, like I put in the exact same amount that he does, and then we use that account to basically pay off our monthly expenses, so our rent, our car payment, Wi-Fi, basically everything that we share, groceries, I don't even know what else, but basically everything that we're splitting. So I think that that's a good idea if you're moving in with someone else, because that way you're putting in the exact same amount as the other person. Also, for some reason, a lot of people have assumed that my parents or Omar's parents are helping us with this move, and I promise you guys, like, they watch our channel, so I'm not like lying here. They're not helping us at all. We have funded this move 100% by ourselves. We decided to make this move. It was expensive, and we didn't feel that it was fair to burden our parents with payments. So it's possible, like, we're adults, we made this decision, we saved money, and we made it happen. And it's definitely taught us a lot, and I can say that, adulting is actually really hard because you have bills and you have things that you're worrying about that you didn't have to worry about when you're living at mom's house, but it's also given me a lot of independence and freedom, and I'm very proud to say that we were able to afford this move on our own. Besides for the fact that when my parents were here, they did pay for like our dinner and stuff when we would go out. Other than that, they didn't pay for anything, not furniture, not any monthly payments, car payments, nothing. We are funding this 100% on our own. Next question was, what is your top choice restaurant that you've gone to eat so far? So one would be the Cream, which would be like the dessert place, and then another one would be Midori Sushi here. It's in Studio City. I've talked about it before on my channel. It's to die for. It's so good. All you can eat sushi. Another one would be Splits. It's like a Mediterranean place. So good. What's another Mediterranean place? What was that other Mediterranean place we went to?
Yesterday?
No. The first time was
Z Garden.
Z Garden in Santa Monica. So good. If you like Mediterranean food, it was bomb. Yeah, those are definitely. I feel like we haven't really eaten in that much. What was the burger place? Pono Burger was so good. I found it on the Ellie Eats account, and it was amazing. Next question, are you thinking of staying full-time in LA after you graduate? So we really want to travel. Like, there's so many places that I want to go to. I want to go to Italy, I want to go to Greece, I want to go to Hawaii. But I think that as far as living and having like a home somewhere, I would love to stay in California. I don't know if it'll be in like Los Angeles, but California for sure. This is where I feel like home. If LA/California wasn't an option, would you still have wanted to move out of Illinois? 110%. It is very hard to survive winters in Chicago without feeling depressed and sad. Last winter time, Omar literally, it was like a week straight where he didn't leave his bed. Like, he would go to the bathroom, he would go downstairs to like eat and stuff, but he didn't go to the gym. It was just like very cold and gloomy and sad. It's a great city in the summertime. It's beautiful. I have nothing against Chicago at all, but it was just I never felt complete in Chicago, if that makes sense, like the way I do here. The love I have for California, you guys, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, don't get offended, but I think it's the best state here in America. You have everything you could possibly want. You have Los Angeles as the city, so you have the city life, and then you have mountains if you're into like hiking, and then you have the ocean if you're into surfing. It just has everything you could possibly want, and then there's the weather, which, come on, you can't complain about the weather. It's literally beautiful every single day. That's just my 2 cents. Everyone's different. I know some people like genuinely enjoy winter, but I get like seasonally sad in the winter time, so I definitely had to leave. Next question, do you live close to any celebrities? I don't think so, not as far as I know, but I'm sure that there's like a lot of celebrities in like Beverly Hills and Hollywood Hills and stuff, which is not that far from us, like 15 to 20 minute drive. Someone asked, if you couldn't live in LA, where else would you live? So I would probably live in New York for like the summertime, because I think New York is amazing. I'm very into like city life, and I love New York when we visited, but we visited during the winter time and I felt like my body was dying because it was so cold. So I would love to live in New York in the summertime, but another place I think I would really like living in would be like Hawaii, just because I love the summer and I love the weather and the ocean and stuff, so I could see myself living in those 2 places. Sure. Are people extremely lavish and posh there, or do you see a mix of all types? I wouldn't say so. I think that you can find a variety of all different type of people here in Los Angeles. I think it also depends on where you go. If you're going to like Beverly Hills and Hollywood Hills and stuff, you're obviously going to see a lavish lifestyle, very nice cars, nice houses, etc. But like in downtown, you can find anything. I wouldn't say that everyone is very posh, but you know, it's like anywhere you go, you can find those type of people in New York, you can find those type of people in Chicago, but I do want to say that everyone in Los Angeles is so nice. People kept warning us, oh, you're gonna find very like stuck-up people in Los Angeles, and I don't think I've yet to run into anyone who's stuck up. Everyone that we've met is so nice. At least that's from what I've noticed. I don't know if that's just like the things that I notice because I'm pretty happy here, or maybe it's the weather. Like I feel like it's hard to be sad when there's palm trees and sunshine and good vibes like everywhere, but in my opinion, people are extremely nice here. So that is going to wrap up this part of the vlog, like the Q&A part. I want to continue vlogging throughout the day. I want to show you guys like Gold's Gym and stuff. So hopefully this video is not too long. I'm sorry if it is. It might be like 20 to 25 minutes, but I'll try to like cut it down. And I'm sorry that I didn't get to any of the fitness questions, but I think I'll just make a separate Q&A next week answering all of those. So that being said, I will check in with you guys in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna make some food, and then I think we're gonna head on over to Gold's Gym. So just made my breakfast, which is actually really late. It's like 1:57. Okay, so I guess it's like lunch. I have egg whites, and then I have oatmeal with chia seeds. I've been using these like OatFit maple and brown sugar, really good macros. I've been using 2 pouches instead of 1, but it's 2 fat, 18 carb, and 3 protein for 1, so double that. And then bananas on top. I have 1 avocado toast, lots of fruit, and that will be my pre-workout meal because I'm freaking starving. So just got to the gym. I'm gonna try and show you guys the inside, kind of low key. You are allowed to record here, but you do have to get like permission, which we don't have yet. But he said that we can record on what days?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we can record. So I'll definitely be recording some workouts in here, but right now I just want to show you quickly the inside of the gym and stuff. Here's what it looks like on the outside. It says Gold's Gym right here. And then it says the Mecca of bodybuilding right there.
Through the darkest of days, heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give